This is Dusk from Dusk Till Dawn Gaming with our prep for a PTQ, modern PTQ here coming up with Skred Red, one of the realistic possibilities of decks I can play in real life. Sans a mulligan, don't really have any early plays, and Relic might be good as a cycler, but it's a bit sketchy to keep that hand. Hand's about the same, but with a Skred on top, we'll go ahead and keep it. Can't really afford to go down too many resources in a control-esque deck. Okay, so we're up against some type of black-white deck. Perhaps tokens, perhaps Abzan, or something of that ilk. This isn't the best hand for that matchup. Oh, Pox. Oh, yep, this is definitely Pox. Probably not the most interesting matchup in the world. Depends on how many Pox / control elements they have. Liliana here would be kind of bad. Comes Bloodghast. Go ahead and kill it. No need to take damage. And we'll probably play Liliana post combat. Oh, Lingering Souls. Just the way our particular hand is lining up to wager that PO was probably not good for us. So we gotta come to Souls. Opponent probably gonna flash back Souls here. Yep. So we draw Mind Stone. Play Pian Kirin, which is our best answer main deck outside of Sweltering Suns for a number of Lingering Souls. Alright, opponent is going to Fatal Push a token. Bloodghast comes back. Fortunately, it doesn't have haste. So this is definitely the Pox deck. So what is our best play? Okay, Brutality, discarding Liliana, sure. They miss on hitting an instant land or sorcery. Go ahead and trade off, kill one of these spirits. Okay, we draw an untapped land. So I think our best play is Glorybringer and hope they don't have Path here. Go ahead and kill off a spirit, which will slow their clock down some. This is Gideon, we're in a lot of trouble. Nope, Soren, not a whole lot better. Alright, so it looks like they're going to attack in with everything. Drops us to 8. Okay, we draw a bolt. So 2, 4. I think we go ahead and play Koth. Tap a mountain. Attack Soren. Use Bolt to finish it off. Apologize for the fireworks in the background. 4th of July coming up here. So, still in a lot of trouble. Opponent has up to 6 power on board if they want. barring anything like Gideon or that ilk. If we could ultimate Koth, that would be great, but that's not likely to happen. It's Liliana. Nope, out. Activating Shambling Vent. Alright. So, is everything going at us? Probably want to get Koth off the board. Okay, you're attacking that with Koth, that with Koth. So we're taking 2. So we're drawing a mountain. So what is our best play? Play Mind Stone. Well, it's still with 3 cards in hand. Doesn't seem like any of them are lands. Right. Activate this. Of course, we mess up which mountain we used. Glory Bringer to kill a spirit, because they can bring the right. Always have to be careful in Magic Online which mountain you use here. Newly controlled mountains. Koth, unlike a lot of planeswalkers like Nissa, does not give the mountain haste, which can be a problem sometimes. Alright. What is this? Gideon. Okay. I'm just going to Emblem Gideon. Yep. Alright. Which means... Are they killing Koth? Yes. And we have another Koth. So... guess we go ahead and sacrifice the Mind Stone, see what we draw. Worm Coil. Hopefully our opponent does not have Path to Exile. And pass. So, I suspect if they had Path, though, Glorybringer would have long since been dead. So, we may still have a chance in this game. When it has 4 cards, we have none. Not really sure what any of their cards could be, though. Lots of fireworks going on outside. So, Worm Coil Engine, one of the differences between the particular version of Skred that I'm running and a lot of the more traditional versions that are running lower end, like Eternal Scourge and such. Glorybringer is in the slot that a lot of decks have things like Stormbreath Dragon in. I think having the extra pseudo removal spell every other turn is worth the protection from white, as Path is kind of on the down tick with a lot of Grixis Shadow decks and the like in the format. Nice to have a hasty deal 4 damage on a stick. And then the haste on the dragon race as well. Worm Coil Engine can give a lot of decks fits. And our opponent went into the tank. So, let's see what... okay, looks like they have 5 mana of stuff to play. Not sure what this might be. 2... Huh. Is this a Brutality? Target creature gets -2/-2. And okay, so he's draining us. And what else is he trying? Is he trying to go for the kill here? Didn't seem to make a lot of sense. Okay, well, whatever you got. That attack didn't make a lot of sense. Alright, our opponent scoops up. Apparently they can't beat a Wormcoil Engine. Not entirely sure what they were going for there. So we definitely want the relics. Bolts and Skreds. They're a Planeswalker-y deck. So feels weird, but we probably want the Rabble Masters to pressure their walkers. Probably want the additional sweepers. So what is not good in the matchup? Relics and Bolts are fine. Blood Moon's okay, but not great, especially on the draw. So maybe we want to cut a Blood Moon or two. Maybe shave one Skred. Yeah. Shave, I think, most of the Skreds and bring in the Ratchet Bombs. Don't think they run any large creatures that we'll want to kill. Most of what we'll want to kill is like Lingering Souls and Bloodghast in addition to the walkers. So I think it's important to have sweepers for our Lingering Souls mainly. I played this deck in the first league. I had some issues with Abzan having Lingering Souls, so I had to bring in all of the sweepers to kind of answer that particular axis. Feels bad against a deck with so much hand disruption and such, but gotta answer their primary threats. So hopefully we don't get Smallpox to own 10-2. So we have Collective Brutality, which isn't that effective against us because we don't have a ton of spells. Doesn't kill most of our creatures. Not sure what they were in the tank for so long in our last turn. -2/-2. So if they would have attacked with being able to activate Shambling Vent as a 3/4, still don't push any damage. I think just attacking with a Spirit made the most sense. This hand's a little slow, but I think we'll go ahead and keep it. Because we got lands and we have a turn 3 play. Reckoner probably isn't at its best in this matchup, but okay, our opponent has a Disruption spell. Inquisition will take either Rabble Master or Reckoner. Presumably Reckoner, I think, would give him the most problems. Yeah. Makes sense. Mind Stone, good draw. Allows us get to Chandra on 3. As long as they don't pox us here. Probably taking Mind Stone here would be my guess. Yep, there goes the Mind Stone. This opponent has a lot of disruption in this game. Alright, Koth, not bad. Guessing Lingering Souls will be coming down, which would make Rabble Master not fantastic, but what else can you do? Got Souls? Yep, got Souls. Alright, play Rabble-de-Rabble. Nope, they don't block. Okay. You need to draw a way to deal with these souls. Especially if they drop something like a Gideon or a Soren here. They just flashback souls, I guess I'm okay with that. Brutality targeting me and Goblin Rabble Master. Alright, so they drained. And here comes souls. Opponent is out of resources, which is interesting. Okay, we draw Mind Stone. I think we go ahead and attack here. It's not interested in blocking. So, how do we go ahead and do this? So, I think we go ahead and plus Chandra, play the Mind Stone, and pass. See if our opponent wants to chip away at Chandra or not. Obviously, if they draw something like Gideon or Soren, this line's a whole lot worse. Shambling Vent. Okay. Let's see, do they go after the Walker or not? Nope, they're not interested in Chandra. Okay. Okay, Bolt, an interesting card. So the top card. Seeing extra cards does give us more look at sweepers. So play that. Do that. Hold up Bolt for either event or one of the spirits to keep Koth alive. If all our opponent is doing is activating Shambling Vent, I think blowing them out is worth it. Alright, so all the spirits... Oh, they are going after me. Alright. I think this is a little bit risky on my opponent's part. So we draw a Relic. Activate Chandra. So now they're going to have to... Oh, yeah. Go ahead and cast Sweltering Suns. Activate Koth. Opponent's in a lot of trouble here now. They ignored the walkers and kind of paid for it. So we'll play a Relic post board. Target their graveyard, not that it particularly matters. Doesn't look like the card in hand is relevant either. Might be another Urborg. Okay, got a Gideon. And Gideon is somewhat threatening here. Go ahead and flash that back. Okay, Boros, Reckoner. So, Ultimate Chandra. See if our opponent scoops here or not. Opponent goes in the tank again. Alright, well, let us play. Okay, and opponent skips up. So we're 1-0 against a black-white Pox deck. We didn't see Pox out of them, but I'm presuming with the Flagstones and the Urborg, that is what they were after. And we didn't even see Blood Moon. We still won the match, so I think that's a positive notch for this deck. First match in this league with Skred Red.